Hey, first off, I had a great workshop for Big Think AI. So right now we're in a bit of a drought, just to be very blatant. What happens with Big Think AI, we have workshops and we have edge teams. And with Big Think, this semester we're kind of having a drought because a lot of the workshops we did in the fall semester, they were really populated, but now it's like, oh, we've already seen that workshop. And it's like it's people are kind of falling off. So like the first meeting we had into the semester, we promoted like the day of or the day before, had one person show up, still a good one, but not that good. Now the one today we had two people show up, which is better than like twice technically. But also way better one. I think I realized really my bag with that one. I was I was much more articulated. I do think I don't think it's that big of an issue. I think the solution is pretty clear for us on what to do. We just have to promote better. In terms of like the problems that lay within a culture for like UMD students when it comes to like going to club meets, I really don't think that's a big issue as well. I think it's just a matter of, really applying like amplified pressure to specific points in the culture, and then just going from there. Um well, no, I think right now I'm in a really happy space with Big Think. I think a lot of it's just like doing structural reorganizations. Like right now, I did some stuff on the back end for us, where it's like how we store our notes, our meetings, and all of that. I just did some stuff there to make it cleaner and to make us move faster because it does do a lot. It makes stuff easier, especially intuitively when it's like, oh, should I go do the stuff I have to do? Because like if it's gonna take 5 minutes, I don't really want to do it now. But if it's gonna take like a second, I can just do it right now. So stuff like that helps a lot. But what I want to actually talk about today is that Big Think AI is doing a hackathon with World Labs. World Labs is like one of the cool startups I've been talking about them for a minute. Basically, World Labs is a world model startup. They work more so in Gaussian splats, but to have a real time frame model, which basically does a video stuff, but like not much. That's not like a public API thing, so just ignore that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to do like an 8 hour, 10 hour hackathon, with about 40 people where they have access to World Labs API to go create like a bunch of cool immersive experiences. So it could be for entertainment purposes, it could be for architectural purposes, it could be for whatever, right? It's just to really see the nicks and cranny of the model and see what use cases really present themselves. However, I do have an ulterior motive. That's really cool for hackathon, but that's not what I really want. I really want a partnership with World Labs. I think World Labs, be it the people or the company, I think they're in a position where they're in an early technology, and I think I want to ride the wave with them in terms of I don't want to say, oh, when they become really, really big, then let's go invite them over. I want to say that as they're becoming big, let's have this ongoing partnership. So as they grow, we grow, right? And I think the way to really do that is not just do a hackathon, because that's really awesome, like a one-time hackathon, cool stuff. But it's really to establish that partnership. And if we can have, if our our projects from this hackathon are like the best thing they've ever seen, then that really it makes it a better case to establish this hackathon. It's like, oh dang, where do we get our best ideas? Where do we get our best use cases? Where do we get our best marketing material? UMD. Let's go back the next year. Let's go back the next year. Let's invite some people from UMD, to World Labs, right? I think that's what I want to do there. But the issue is that World Labs, they're more so they've gone some stuff down. They're more so ramping up now. So they're doing more hackathons in San Francisco because that's San Francisco. And a lot of them are doing some cool stuff. I've been able to stay in the loop and what people are building. There's another one coming up. I think it's like Sense AI partnering with World Labs to do some stuff. So I was able to sit in on the meeting there. It's in person, so I can't really go because I'm not in any of the locations that they're doing it. I think it's like San Francisco, London, someplace in India, stuff like that. But I can't go because I'm not in any of those locations right now. But what I can do is get ideas of how they're doing the hackathon. And what they did for the hackathon is they kind of have reposts that really help the World Labs hackathon move much faster, right? So like World Labs, it can give you like a Gaussian splat of an environment. So imagine my room, as messy as it is. I actually, oh no, not gonna show the messy parts, but imagine my room and the Gaussian spot of that. So it's like it's a navigatable environment. The physics really isn't there, like the internal components really isn't there. So like if I used to open, you can't see it, but like if I was to open a drawer right now, nothing would exist there. But it does help. It does create a navigatable space. What World Sense AI, the company partner with World Labs, did is kind of create automatic plugins into other stuff like Unity and other services where you can do more cool stuff with it. So instead of you setting up like the first half of the hackathon and wasting time, they already allow you to do that. So I'm going to take a lot of the open source stuff they've done there and bring it to our hackathon. But also, what I'm also going to do is I'm really just kind of like I'm going to nurture our team of people into world models and world labs tools specifically. So on the weeks leading up to the World Labs hackathon, I'm just gonna have some virtual hackathons where I invite people to come in and see what's going on and see like how they can build some cool projects. I'm really just gonna take the best projects I've seen from each of the hackathons and use that as a baseline. So like the quality of a hackathon project is very subjective. Let's just say like, the worst project, sorry, the best project at those hackathons, I want to be the worst projects of ours, right? I think we that's how we really stand out because I know there's going to be other schools. You have like Stanford, you have CMU, and like UMD research wise, we do compete with them. I can make a fair argument there, but in terms of undergraduate stuff, I don't know if it's as a parent that we have talent in that regard. So I really want to make sure I can show off as by any means necessary beyond cheating. I'm not going to cheat 'cause I think it does very little good for the actual participants of the hackathon. I actually really am excited to talk about world models and like teach more people about it. I even remember the workshop today. It was about convolutional neural networks, and I was basically saying, "Oh, what do you guys want to see?" And someone was saying like, "Oh, more modern stuff." And I was like, "Oh, world models." Like I could talk to I could talk your ear off about world models. So I'd really love to just do that on my own time. We really have like a fixed schedule for March. So I really think that's why I said the virtual workshops is going to be something I have to do on my own time. I do think people will be interested. I think people are really trying to find a niche in AI. It's very overwhelming, right? It's very very overwhelming. It's like everything's going on. You have physical, you have agentic, you have I saw another thing like energetic. AI that's a while back though. But you have a bunch of stuff going on. I think people really want to just know what's something I can really like put my head into and just like go crazy. And world models may be that route, maybe it's not. But I think just knowing what's there and what your options are is really helpful to someone who's trying to find their path. Um, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm still ideating with the curriculum. I'm gonna go into some AI services to make a quick draft, pitch it to the team, and hopefully they say, yeah, you have to go ahead. And after they give me the go ahead, I can go crazy and start doing like a bunch of virtual workshops and then get people to come. I also really want to make sure we ramp up the promotion. I think something we're really bad at, Big Think, just to be blatant, is that we're good at marketing. It's just that we don't market in time. So if we can do that a bit better, especially for this hackathon, I think that would be ideal. Would. Besides that though, I'm just so excited, man. I'm so excited. Like it's so also like this is a random thing. I know I was meant to close off the video with like besides that though. But like I remember I was with the Sense AI hackathon, like the workshop, and it was so cool to like see other people talk about world models and have um not similar views, but to see the consensus people are coming to. So like with the Sense AI thing, they were breaking down like all the different world models you see now. So you have stuff like NVIDIA, they have a physics engine, nothing like generalizable. It's like it's deterministic. And then Google has Genie 3 video based. I always love seeing video based because like I get to lose interest. I feel less worried in terms of someone has already gone to the idea yet, and you have World Labs, which is more like actual like 3D. It was just really cool to see all of that. But also right now, world models are in a situation where people think the idea is cool, but the technology isn't there. I can remember they did a quick poll, and then I was like, "Oh, what do you think the technology is? Like, do you think this is promising? Do you think it's interesting?" And blah blah blah. And most people actually went for like the median or the middle, where it's like, okay, it's not really that exciting. It's not that promising, or it's not gonna have this LLM moment soon. I think that's really I think that's fair. I think that's exciting for us though, because it's like okay, you have the underdog of tech right now, not the underdog of tech, but you have underdogs, a certain underdog in AI research, and I think it's really a matter of we just like investing, going all in to it. So when it blows, then we blow as well. Yeah. Besides that though, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.